Okay, so now I'm gonna go over generally if they try to castle queenside, what to do. So knight f6, I'm gonna turn the engine off. But don't worry, it's all engine approved. So bishop d3, c5, queen e2. So queen e2. Once you see the move queen e2, generally that's kind of a tell that they're probably gonna castle queenside. Of course, they can still castle this side, but just keep that in mind. So what we're gonna do is we are going to take on d4. So if they go bishop g5, what you can do here is go bishop b4 check. And the reason we do this is if they go c3, we can take and we're going to ruin this pawn structure. We're also up a pawn. And now it's going to be a lot harder for him to castle queenside. If they go bishop d2, we can just start trading off because we're up a piece. Oh, sorry, we're up a pawn. Another move that you might see is bishop d2. Now, what you want to know here, very important maneuver, is go knight takes e4. And the reason why is when you capture on d4, what you can do is you can get the bishop pair. You're going to get this bishop. Queen b5 check, just bishop d7. Everything is protected. And you're going to grab the bishop. Queen takes, pretty much the same thing. Knight c5 here, this. Okay, we don't grab the bishop pair, but we're trading off, and we're going to have a favorable endgame. This 4-on-3 over here. And basically, white has no advantage, and we have a big advantage in the endgame. So that's what we're going to do at bishop d2. I think there's one more move I wanted to look at. So queen e2, take. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, so bishop e3 first. If they do this, I mean, this is kind of a funky variation. Some ideas here is you can go knight d5 just to try to get the bishop. Computer wanted to go take on e4, take, and then take for the idea of knight c5. Now, this 100% is a little bit ghetto, because they're going to go queen takes, king takes, castle, and then king e8. And I know your king's been dancing back, doing the little shuffle over here, but you are going to get this bishop, so you'll have an endgame where you have two bishops versus a bishop and knight. So you can just play this position, but if you want to avoid the madness or the computer variation, I would just go knight d5 and then just play this position. If they let you take here, you get, once again, you have a bishop, but there's no craziness happening in the center. And for example, if they castle, they're going to have weak pawns too. Definitely be a little careful here with knight g5. But that's what you want to do if queen e2. So just know if they move this queen before they castle, there's a very high probability that they're going to castle queenside. So you just have to take that in mind. And generally what you're going to do is take on d4 and try to get this bishop. So that's the maneuver you want to know. And if you do that, you're going to be good to go. And all your endgames should be good too.